Hey there, Postal here. So today we are taking out our EU attacker. So much like the P1056 video, I'm taking out my attacker not maxed out at all. Actually, this plane is completely stock. Stock guns, stock engine, stock airframe. I think the first, I'm almost positive actually, the first item that I researched on this plane will be the airframe. It'll help maneuverability, airspeed, and give it 20 hit points, which isn't a whole lot, but yeah. I was realizing today, which is actually a couple days ago by the time you watch this video, that, you know, half the part of me doing this EU grind is so that I can be posting videos and reminding myself of what the initial grind was on a lot of these planes. Maybe every plane. We'll see. You know, all my videos that I've posted on, not all, most of my videos that I've posted on NA planes are going to be fully researched, if not specialized planes. I don't have that on EU. If I'm posting an NA video, it's not going to be and have this kind of nuance to it that the EU will have, and we'll be able to look at planes that are very, very weak compared to a lot of the other planes that are out there at the tier. And hopefully we'll be posting some videos that are still competitive. Maybe showing, you know, what can be done with a stock whatever plane. Now, some planes, I am definitely going to tell you I will not play stock. The Typhoon was a prime example of it. It's the one I think of off the top of my head all the time, simply because it was recent. The stock Typhoon has a bunch of 303 machine guns, like 1,400 foot range, weak damage, just terrible. Just absolutely terrible. But it's the reason why I save up free XP, is so that I can avoid the absolutely terrible equipment, and at least upgrade to mediocre. Once you get to these higher tiers though, like, you know, spending 30,000 on a single gun or a single engine, it's a lot of free XP that I've had to use. This plane's got some pretty darn good speed, even in stock mode. The guns, luckily, the stock guns are the top guns. I mentioned it in yesterday's video that the stock guns that you get with the attacker here actually allow you to get 6 guns on the 1056. What the heck? Got a UFO I-211 there. We're going to ignore him, and hopefully he will ignore us. We have flipped the command center. Unfortunately, it looks like we're about to lose the command center. I've moved to the center here. Keep pinging my team to go to the mine. I feel confident that myself and my flight partner here, Sharpened Pencil, can get that command center back. But we're both in fighters. We cannot get the mining facility back very easily. Fortunately, our team is not capping anything. So far, we've been the only plane that's capped anything, so be it. But I mean, the attacker is a really good plane. For a stock plane even, it still does what you need it to do. And we're going to take advantage of everybody that's ignoring us. You know, versus something like a 1056. Unless he's going for us, we're going to, you know, be on top of him. Let's see if we can get this plane. I'm not sure if it's coming towards us. You can kind of tell from the range that, you know, the range is taking a long time to come to us. He's moving away. Kind of just paying attention to which direction it's going and firing some bullets and yada yada yada. Alright, so we've got the center, but that's it. Let's see if we can get this command center back. Our buddy got knocked out, but he just spawned in the center. And, well, you know, some games you're going to need to put on your carry pants. It seems to be the MO anytime I'm in a British fighter. But this fighter, unlike the entire rest of the Spitfire line, has speed. I can get from sector to sector as needed. I don't need to wait 30, 45, 60 seconds to get from one sector to the sector right next to it. I can get there in 15 or maybe 20 seconds max and have a positive impact. So unfortunately we're all by ourselves here. If we were closer to capping it, I would shoot the ground, but at this point I'm going to trust my other aircraft to flip it, and we're going to head back to the center. In the meantime, we have finally captured the mine. Yay! We're going to head back to the center here. This 1056, poor 1056. Just not paying attention. I don't know how many times I've killed him now, but if he keeps doing that, we're going to kill him again. Alright, so let's get right on top of these enemy planes, right? One of the great things about the Attacker is it might not be the most maneuverable plane at tier 9, but it's still pretty darn maneuverable, and you get a significant burst in speed that I wish you had on the Spitfires. So at this point, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of assessing what enemies are near me, what planes I can actually take out quickly, and jumping on top of them. There's this ME-209. I think he's AFK, so we're going to ignore him. And we're going to move right along to this Su-9, which I feel bad for, but sorry, not sorry. This flying cigar. And we're just going to kind of do our due diligence here on the center. Continue on the center. And so we go from, you know, to setting ourselves up for a loss, honestly, to suddenly now we are 4 sectors to 1 up. Squall line's about to hit, but their supremacy is also about to hit. So no point in leaving this sector, to be honest. It's centralized location. It's near their spawn point, technically. So we'll get a decent amount of planes coming towards us. So we can just kind of hover on the center here. Squall line's out. We need to definitely be making sure that we're paying attention to what's going on around us. We do not want to die. Get a couple hit shots in there. Nope. Yeah, rear gunners. No es bueno. Let's see what we can do here. Got Su-9. Not paying attention. Oop, I got somebody behind me. Somebody not very nice at all behind me. This would not be a good time to die. Ow! Frigadig. Do not need a Batwing on me. Alright, so I've actually put my pneumatic control assist on for the first time in the battle. Gone up and over to get a really tight turn. I need to get used to using the flaps. I got so out of practice with using the flaps that it's not second nature anymore at all. Flaps would be super helpful in these kind of situations. Alright, so luckily we got rid of that Batwing, the guy that would be the most scary. Let's get rid of this 209, who apparently is AFK. It sucks to be him. Sucks to be his team, to be honest. This game really does rely on having all the players in. If you're missing one player out of 4, you tell me. It's a pretty big impact, right? Alright, so this 1056. This poor 1056. Like, his best bet would have been to shoot at me at some point in this battle, but he didn't. So we're going to get another kill here. Got ourselves a Costa Dub. Nice. You guys know how much I love those. Oh, got an ace. And a Raptor Duo. We're getting all kinds of fun stuff going on here. Maybe the system's just catching up. Can we get... Nope. I want to try to get Unbreakable. Air Supremacy. And what else is there even to kill? There's something behind us, and there's something in front of us. So let's just keep going in front of us. Never mind. Game over. Well, that's a freaking lot. I mean, wow. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to the hangar, and you can hear my real-time reaction to this game. Oh my goodness, I forgot how much fun this plane can be. So, let's look at the battle results first, and then we're going to take a deep dive on what the heck this plane is. 20 friggin' targets, got an ace, 620 capture points. Captured 3 sectors going back and forth between the center and the command center. Really good teamwork between me and a sharp pencil. Really good teamwork. The fact that we even like got the amount of personal points we got combined is pretty amazing, considering we were pretty well owning the enemy team, to be honest, right? There wasn't really too much of a struggle. I think near the end there with that BVP, but beyond that, they just weren't getting anything together against us. So typically those battles end in, like 6,000 personal points, if you're lucky, kind of games. But us not getting air supremacy till the end there, us focusing more on defense rather than offense, in this situation was the right move, because it allowed us to not get air supremacy after 3 minutes and allowed us to kind of milk the personal points for as much as we could. We were able to get, let's see here, Conqueror, yeah, we get that pretty often. Marseille, proud of that. Marseille is pretty difficult to get just because you've got to do it in one sortie. Not impossible, obviously, but Ace, always nice to get an Ace. Akamatsu, I get Akamatsu's pretty often. Wing Legend, yeah, good stuff. Tip of the Spear, 22,000 personal points combined between me and my flight mate. Of course, he got like 15,000 and I got 20,000, so blew that out of the water. Kozadub, one of my favorite medals to get. Getting 5 enemy aircraft after the squall line. I'm pretty sure I got 6. Might have only gotten 5. Unstoppable here is getting 6 combined, so if I got 5, my buddy got at least 1. So we were killing enemy aircraft after the squall line. We were pretty well unstoppable. Hero of the Sky, of course, for getting grade 1, and then a Raptor Duo. Pretty that happened actually pretty early on, destroying 15 aerial targets. No, actually no, that didn't, because he died early on, didn't he? We had to respawn, so we had to get this after his respawn, because the Raptor Duo doesn't count after somebody dies, so it has to restart after one of us dies. You get 15 aerial targets and at least 500 combined capture points. Pretty ridiculous. Last but not least, the Flying Warrior badge. 5 tokens, nice. Like getting 5. I'm a lot more excited about getting these kind of games on EU, not because it's a different server, just because it is more difficult for me, because I'm still in a stock plane, right? Let's take a quick look here. I'm literally as stock as you can come now. The guns are the top guns too, so you can't say, okay, well, you're using weak guns. You're using the best guns you can use. But I've got the stock airframe. I think airframe's probably going to be the next thing I get on this, just to get us a little bit more maneuverability and survivability. Then I'll go up the engines here. I forget just how fast this plane is. It's already fast, even with a stock engine, or at least fast enough. And it's going to be super fast once I can get the top engine here. This is one of those rare planes in the game that is actually really quite manageable, if not good, as a stock aircraft. And this is why I was in such a rush, quote-unquote, to get down the Spitfire line. Although I love the Spitfires, it's really the Attacker and then the Swift at Tier 10 that I was really looking forward to. So, yeah. Good times on this plane, right? Just an absolutely well-balanced aircraft for what it needs to do. Keep in mind you are a fighter. Didn't have to do a whole lot of attacking sectors. I mean, I did attack the 3 sectors, but I wasn't like, desperate to get those sectors point. And I was just able to really own any of the heavy fighters and light fighters that were coming after me. So really enjoyed this battle. Really enjoyed this particular plane. Taking a quick look at the equipment, I literally just moved this to improved. Same with the lightweight wing frame. I've currently got the plane set up for maneuverability. Reason being is because I'm not going to have the speed I want. I might as well be as turny as I can get myself to be. Eventually I will add speed once I specialize this. Obviously once I just get the engine upgrade, that'll certainly help. But right now I'm just set up completely for maneuverability, and we'll worry about everything else once I specialize it. As far as my pilot is concerned, this is the same pilot that I had from the Spitfire, and so it's built Spitfire-esque. I really can't wait to get this second point. Once I get this second point, it's definitely going into Aerodynamics Expert. This plane has currently two slots that are working towards maneuverability and potentially airspeed. So Aerodynamics Experts is going to be very helpful in that situation. It's going to be really, really helpful once I've specialized this plane and I've got a third slot of equipment that Aerodynamics Experts is going to be impacting. So sooner I can get this 83,000 experience, the better, in my opinion. Yeah, so the Attacker, an absolute excellent plane, just super enjoyable, and is going to get nothing but better. Fits my playstyle, just spot on. Yeah. Still good, even when it's stock. So, hope you enjoyed this particular battle. I certainly did. Thank you to a Sharp Pencil for flighting up with me. He actually reached out to me. I had time just for 2 battles. This is the second one, and I'm glad we did it. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you again, and have a great day. Bye.